Are you ready for a review of what you have learned? True or false? Healthy eating can be a powerful tool and is a key part of managing high blood pressure and preventing complications. Correct. Healthy eating can be a powerful tool and is a key part of managing high blood pressure and preventing complications. True or false? Working towards healthy eating will help you lose weight and may improve your blood pressure. True. Correct. Healthy eating and weight loss are two things you have control of that will help lower your blood pressure. True or false? To check how well my blood pressure medicines are working to control my blood pressure, I should check my reading at bedtime. False. Correct. The best time to check how well your current medicines are controlling your blood pressure is 2 hours after taking the medication. It is time for your medication check. Last week, how many days did you take your medication as directed?
I'm not on meds.
0-5. Please tell us why you didn't take your medications as instructed.
Because I'm not on them.
Other reason. Discuss these concerns with your provider. There may be other options for you.
Yeah, like staying off of them.
Okay. You have learned a lot so far. Remember, if you have any questions, talk with your healthcare team or your care coordinator.
It is important to know what you think about the home telehealth program. Please answer the following 8 questions. My care coordinator explains things in a way that is easy to understand.
Always.
The information provided by my care coordinator has helped me manage my health problems.
Agree.
Over the past 3 months, my home telehealth equipment works.
Always.
My home telehealth equipment is easy to use.
Strongly agree.
I have made changes in the way I take care of myself as a result of the VA home telehealth program.
Agree.
When I have questions, I am able to contact my care coordinator during business hours.
Always.
Using the VA home telehealth program has made a positive difference in my health.
Agree.
I would recommend a home telehealth program to others.
Agree.
You have completed your survey.
Pull cuff up onto your bare arm. Wrap the cuff around your bicep. Be sure the cuff is positioned so that the air hose is positioned down towards your palm on the inside of your arm. Once in place, wrap the Velcro flap around the cuff until it is secure. Be seated and have your arm resting on a flat surface, then press the start button.
Hose is off just a touch. Okay.
Thank you for taking your blood pressure. Your blood pressure is 132/87 with a pulse rate of 66 beats per minute.
Okay.
You have completed your session.
Well,
Hello.
Christy.
What would you like to do? My readings.
would like to keep that under 130, but you see that's down, 18 points from yesterday? This is later in the morning, much later in the morning. Systolic is still a bit high. That pulse is perfect for resting, under 70. My resting pulse has gotten a whole lot better. for 7 days. Past 7 days, it's gotten better. Average 5, say that's just glancing at it, quick math. Average, that's probably like 74, which is a whole lot better. But you can see the spike there. Where anything over 130, that's not a spike, but it is raised. I should be in between 120 and 130, not going over. Well, if I go below 120, that's okay. But I should be in between 120 and 130. And here, I've been over 130, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times I've gone over 130. I've hit 1 over 141 once and spiked up to 150 as well. So I've had 2 significant spikes within the past week. But for the majority, off average, my blood pressure would still be ranging in the 130s. Off average, just looking at this. I can't do quick math right quick. Yeah, no, I can't do quick math off of that. But let's just do the math, period. And I go from bottom to top. Okay, divided by 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it did 8. Okay. Yeah, my average from 8 days is 133. So that will still have me in the range of hypertension 1, which is not considered high blood pressure, in need of meds, but that's still that's still the range of a person with H1 hypertension. My pulse, I'm just doing math over here on my thing here. Two, 4, 6, 8, got them all. 7 divided by 8. Okay, my pulse is average 69. That's good. Resting pulse, excuse me. So let's look at this diastolic. What is that averaging the past week? Two, 4, 6, 8, got them all. Okay. Average diastolic is is 83, which isn't bad. So my average is, what was the average? 133 over 83 over 69. So that the average isn't bad, but the spikes is what I need to get under control. And I was expecting my pressure to be a little bit higher because yesterday I had chicken and it was fried. So I did expect my pressure to be higher. But with the apple cider vinegar that I'm drinking in the morning and the evening, sometimes I drink it 3 times a day, and the juicing and the fruits that I've been eating, what I have yesterday, well, even this morning, I had some pineapple and yogurt and granola. I pretty much stay away from processed stuff as much as possible. And some of these spikes in here is from, I believe these days I spiked was the days I had snacks that were packaged. anything in a box, anything packaged. Can't have those snacks. Too much processing of the food, too much salt and whatever else, dyes and things like that being put in the food. All those words on the box that you can't pronounce, well, that I can pronounce them after a few tries. Yet all that stuff in the in those processed foods and stuff is not really good. You know, yesterday I cheated all day. Guess what? I don't like to say cheat. I ate some things yesterday that aren't good to eat on a normal basis, and I haven't been eating like that every day. That yesterday, that fried chicken that I had was the first fried food I had in it's probably been 2 or 3 weeks. So, and then it was wingdings. It wasn't, I didn't have no big mass of you know, a whole plate, nothing else. It was just those, just the wingdings, and I fried them at home. You know, not battered or anything else, in vegetable oil, and lightly seasoned in salt and pepper. That's how I cooked it. But before I ate it, I took a apple cider vinegar shot. I did that, and there was something else I had too throughout the day. I done lost track now, but I make sure that when I feel myself getting hungry, I just drink, I let the hot tap water run for a little bit, and I pour a little bit of apple cider vinegar in the bottom of my teacup, and I fill the cup up, and so that's about 8 ounces of, you know, hot apple cider vinegar water. I drink that. So I know that that's helping. And I also had a glass of wine yesterday evening, so that would drop the pressure too. That would cause my heart to slow down, not beat that fast. So it's not having to push through, you know, plaques or whatever else is built up in my arteries. And the apple cider vinegar, along with ginger, I just went and got some more ginger yesterday. That ginger and lemon and some lime, that cuts the plaque, you know, that beats up on the plaque and breaks it down and allows it to pass through my arteries and out of my body healthily. Thank you, Lord. You know, not causing any, because, you know, sometimes for some people that plaque will break off in there and it causes a blockage. But me being consistent, thank you, Lord, with apple cider vinegar, the ginger, the lemon, and the lime, all that in water, you know, it being warm, that breaks it down in a safer way, you know, smaller chunks, and allows it to pass through. It's basically dissolving it. And so it's able to pass through without causing any blockages and get in the bloodstream and, you know, causing a heart attack and all that other stuff. In which I most definitely, this is what I'm avoiding, not trying to avoid, but avoiding heart attack, you know, widowmaker, what's the other one that is called? Spider something that is called. But I know the widowmaker is the big one that takes people out of here, because that, you know, it builds over a period of time. You know, you feel like them sharp pains across your chest and some across your back. You feel those and just, you know, just write them off as, you know, maybe did I stand up wrong? Did I not stretch enough, or I moved too fast? That type of stuff. And really, it's the whole time your heart is being attacked. So, not having any of that either. No strokes, no temporary paralysis, none of that stuff. Not doing it. Temporary blindness or loss of sight. I'm lost in my eyesight. I'm not doing any of that stuff. Not doing that stuff. So yeah, I'm getting a hold of my blood pressure, getting this stuff regulated, and you know, exercising. So I'm working at, you know, exercise every day, you know, 5 minutes on my elliptical over here. That 5-minute walk is something, because I also I have an 8-pound weight also that I wear. I put that on my back. I don't know if you can see it from over there. That's my elliptical, and that purple thing you see hanging on it right there, That's the weight. And I have that on my back. So.
My readings.
Whoa. Let's get back in here. Get focused. So I have that as well.
Graph. 7 days.
Yeah, see that? Smooth sailing. Spike.
14 days.
Yeah, look at that. You can see I was up, came down, creeped up, came back down, crept up, came back down, crept up, came down, crept up, and the significant drop on today. So I expect to hear from my doctor here, somewhere here, because now I'm in my, from the time I talked to her, told her to give me 30 days, which was from March 12th. So now it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. This is the 22nd day I have manual days. Am I counting that right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, because today is April 3rd. Lord. So, 7 days have left. To keep at least a consistent pressure, I would like to be in the 120s for the rest of these 7 days. Because she's going to call and we're going to talk. But from when I first began,
28 days.
From here, my highest pressure, which was what, 170 up 177. I haven't gotten back up that high since then. 177 over 109 with a pulse of 73. I haven't gotten that high since then. I've had some spikes, but not back up there. So that's an improvement. So once she calls and we talk again, we'll discuss some things in regards to keeping me in the 120 range. Once again, without medicine, I just want to stay from this medication thing. Because I'm already on, I have asthma. So I do steroid med. I have a daily inhaler that I use. That's steroids put weight on you, automatic. And so I'm already overweight. To get on more meds, that causes more water retention, more weight gain, and I'll be doggone not doing it. Not doing it. I'm trying to lose weight to live healthier. So I gotta figure as much meds I can stay off of, to go the natural route and stay off meds is what I'm trying to do. No high blood pressure meds. My asthma meds, that's a given, and things are beginning to bud, so I'm going to have to start taking my daily inhaler here pretty soon. Yeah, all type of stuff I take for this doggone pollen and stuff when it breaks out, because it knocks me down. It really does. And that steroids is going to put me, I don't care who you are. Steroids going to put weight on you. And so I have to maintain, do as best as I can to not blow up to doggone, oh Lord, I weigh so much already. I'm not trying to get any bigger, so keeping at it. So these next 7 days is really a strong discipline factor. So my doctor and I, we will have a conversation. I can't recall what day she said she was going to call me, but it'll be after the 30 days. And then we'll go from there. But I am satisfied with the drop. Those spikes, not too happy about those, but it was still a learning process of the 30 days. So yeah, but these next 7 days, very disciplined in some things. So y'all have a blessed day.